Hey, glad we could catch up. We should talk about what Triple H said.
What do you mean?
He basically anointed you the first overall pick in the draft. And it's all...
Well, it's not a guarantee.
True. Nick Aldis could do something stupid and select someone else. But if tonight is your last night on Raw, I just want to wish you good luck.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, and speaking of the draft, just a friendly piece of advice. Make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem. And hey, if you did lose tonight, maybe that would cause you to slip to me at number 2 in the draft. Just saying.
Oh, look, it's the #1 draft pick.
Well, not yet, at least.
I don't deal in rumor and innuendo, I deal in facts. And the fact is, no matter who goes #1 in the draft, it doesn't matter, because it will always be Tiffy time.
Oh, is it Tiffy time, or I just copy Charlotte Flair o'clock?
Good one. You wish you had what I have.
You sure think highly of yourself. Let's see what the GMs think next week.
Here's the woman who might be moving on from Raw in the WWE Draft.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Toledo, Ohio, the Total Package!
Obviously, everyone's convinced that this woman is the #1 pick Triple H was talking about. But she's got to put all that speculation aside. Speculation doesn't win matches.
That's true, Corey, but with all the talk surrounding this woman's future, I'm willing to bet she's looking to make a statement of her own here tonight.
The last chance to make an impression before the draft starts now.
Here's a woman who lives to fight.
And her opponent, representing
With the draft days away, there's a lot on the line here, and when you're the name on everyone's lips, it also puts a target on your back.
And Liv Morgan is likely aiming right at it. This is her first match back after her long-awaited appearance on that streaming cheese-smelling show, and I'm sure she's looking to prove she's no Lineburger.
I think you meant Limburger, but did you just say a cheese-smelling show?
It's a lot more than just smelling cheeses. If you're a fan of the fromage and/or its aroma, it really is worth a sample. Lands an elbow. And now she's feeling the energy from the crowd.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Oh my God, superhuman power. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
Uh-oh. Here it comes, legendary! Five-knuckle shuffle. Liv is losing any kind of advantage here.
This is where Morgan will be tested.
Finding a way to slow her opponent's assault down.
It's time for Liv to take advantage of the misstep and take command.
Oh, what a club. Spinebuster!
She's letting the crowd fill her with confidence now.
Well scattered by Liv Morgan.
She's doing what she can to halter the beatdown.
Yeah, now she has an opening to get back into this match. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Drop kick hits the mark.
And Liv perhaps starting to show signs of being outmatched here.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
One counter met by another.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
From the top.
Oh, she missed.
And gets sent right into the corner.
This competitor has such a deep arsenal, we're about to see more of it. Springboard.
She goes for the cover.
And she's not done yet.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Ooh.
Oh, stop.
She has an answer for Liv.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
She countered that into her own offense. And again!
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Backbreaker. Oh, yeah, she is feeling it. Her energy's contagious. Leaning her into the corner now.
Oh, and fights back.
God, what a shot. And a spinning back kick, too.
She's going up now. Going up high. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Here it comes.
Not again.
Yes.
You can't see me.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Kick to the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Liv is really out of it. She might be done soon. Into an SOS. Super Super kick.
Yeah, there's more. Corkscrew splash.
And her torso really looks to be the big target here. No doubt she's looking to end her here.
Muscles up their opponent in the chicken wing for the world to see. And then
Face buster.
Lives in a terrible predicament.
Into the cover. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
I have no idea where Liv Morgan just found the strength to kick out like that. But she did.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still...
Oh, no. Better make reservations at the local medical facility.
Superplex.
She's ready to go all out, and she's letting her opponent know it.
Working their opponent's jaw like a speed bag.
Big fist to the jaw. Super kick.
Yeah, there's more. Corkscrew splash to finish it off.
Man. Good punch. Nasty. Liv Morgan needs to figure this out.
Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan here. Hooked up, driven down.
She's got her pinned. This might be the end. And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Total Package!
That was an impressive win, and you've got to believe the rumors are only going to get louder after what we just saw.
Do we even need to wait until next week for the draft? You'd be a fool not to take her number one. What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
That's right, Byron, and all the rumors are saying this Raw superstar might be changing brands as the top pick.
It's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by General Manager Nick Aldis.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. Always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I can use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The cerebral assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the number one pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how you treat your top talent on SmackDown? Maybe I would have been better off staying on Raw.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I appreciate your advice, but I don't think it is. Like I said, on to the next thing.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations.
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
And here comes tonight's sacrificial lamb.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sensational Starla.
Hey, Saxton, give me your notes. I have no clue who this is.
No way, Corey. I haven't memorized the name yet.
Hey, look over there.
Here she is, SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent, from Toledo, Ohio, the Total Package!
After last week, you've got to think she's looking forward to facing an opponent in the ring rather than someone darting in from the crowd.
And an opponent like Sensational Starla, who, no offense, appears to be here to let SmackDown's top pick make a strong statement.
SmackDown gets a good look at their top pick right now. After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
She doesn't really have that luxury, though. She's not just another superstar on the roster. She's had some high expectations placed on her, and her job is to deliver.
Well, I'm hoping she gets the moment she deserves after what happened last week. The draft should have been a dream come true, but one lunatic in a mask turned it into a nightmare.
Oh, this beating is taking its toll on her.
She's got to let it roll off her back and forge ahead.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Uh-oh. Here it comes, legendary! Five-knuckle shuffle!
Boom!
She is getting run right over at the moment.
Starla might be in a panic soon. Nice scoop slam.
Boom!
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. She's firing up, getting the crowd behind her. Bam! Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
Couple of jabs. Winds up.
And dropped.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. What? Counters. Cover.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Oh, I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
Who is them? Did you convince some desperate lackey to be your sidekick?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
Roxanne's an attention-seeking lunatic, but we got her. I'm gonna take out my frustration in the ring, and that will be it. Oh.
I hope you're right, but I think the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Toledo, Ohio, the Total Package!
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice.
And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez's opponent is poised for payback.
The prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
So much success, so young.
Well, maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice. Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Backbreaker. Oh, ouch.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
A neck breaker.
Oh, the point of the elbow finds the mark.
Beautiful elbows.
And a spinning back kick, too.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Oh! She's looking winded now.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get. From the top.
Look out below!
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
Roxanne's having trouble assessing the situation.
Get this back into the ring now.
She's in that zone. Total focus on the competition.
Guys, this might actually end in a countout.
Shoulder tackle.
She's making the climb to the top rope. From the top.
Oh, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Flying possum.
Whoa.
Flying possum. She doesn't even get a count of one.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Ooh. Sliding out of Dick.
Takedown. Whenever the crossface gets cinched in, this could be over.
This could result in a tap out. I don't know how much longer she can hold on here.
Fighting desperately, she rolls her way out of the submission and takes control.
Setting them up. Canadian Destroyer. Few jabs. Wow.
And dropped.
Chicken wing into a face buster.
Roxanne's got to dig deep now.
The cover. 1, 2. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez has recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO about this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah, Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem. But are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate?
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Don't let them get in your head. Stay strong. Use your jujitsu. Get them on the mat. Use your footwork, just like in the cage. Have fun in there! This is wrestling! Don't be afraid to use the ropes!
One, two.
Yo, Adrian! Sorry, had to do it.
One, two.
Finish strong! Show them what you're made of! Stay calm and control the pace. Hell yeah! You dominated in the cage, now you're dominating in the ring!
One, two.
You can taunt your opponent here. It's actually encouraged.
One, two. It's over. Ring the bell.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... Scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We could use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
Just how the hell you got in here? The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone non-stop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. My new Mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level. Thought about tagging out permanently? You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase.
the tag.
Lexus, JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good. You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
Tag is good.
Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them. Hey, Lexus and JC! Do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview. Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning. Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe.
One, two. That's it. It's over. It's the match.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy. But I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are. Typically, Unity title matches are intergender, but we're progressive here at NXT, so I'll allow it.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great, and Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. Guys, I cannot overstate the importance of this match here tonight.
Of course not, Michael. Anytime the tag titles are on the line, the match takes on a whole new level of importance.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Guard and the Total Package. And their opponents, the team of Lexis King and JC Jane.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Drop with the spine buster.
Oh! Oh!
Good punch. Nasty. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Dump axe handle. Oof. Just never had a chance to block any of those. Lands a body shot.
Punch lands.
Spinebuster.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
The champ falling victim to some locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. It might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the...
Thanks.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous.
I know you will.
At least Aldous and Pierce have.
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
Why do you think I'm here? Word on the street is Raw and SmackDown need all the help they can get.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it. Felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's embarrassing how easily people fall for Mutiny's spectacle of brutality and rebellion. They're so easily seduced. But we can exploit that weakness too. Turn their own game against them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 276 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, The Dog.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because this match won't.
Stand up and pay respect to the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Gable's recently taken a whole new class under his wing, and they're much better than those old losers. Chad Gable is a paragon of athleticism.
And Chad Gable leads his students by a brutal example. I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Ooh!
And smoothly transitioned into the hammerlock.
Rocked with the point of the elbow. Clothesline. What a punch.
And Gable had it scouted.
Locking up with the collar and elbow. Seamlessly transitions there.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner. Oh, God.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, it shouldn't be enough to end things yet.
And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
This is Chad's from the top. Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Caught with a punch.
That takes them down.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Slam.
Short jab. Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck. That's just a beatdown.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Looks like Gable is feeling the physicality of this contest.
Don't count Gable out yet. Scratch and claw. And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Oh, my, what a splash. Can Gable withstand much more of this?
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Gable's confidence?
Gable needs to get his wits about him fast.
Kick gets caught. Explorer suplex.
Such impact.
There's a clothesline. And that's a big setback for him right there. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, Chad just ramped up his intensity.
Oh, my God. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Sharp jab and series of strikes to the back. Clubbing blows. Man. Backbreaker.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
And now he gets back into the ring. Clothesline. So effective. Elbow drop on target.
Locks in the gut wrench. Suplex. Going for the pin for the win. And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bayley and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and we need to...
That's a powerful...
Kathy, because I have fresh eyes, So stand with...
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better. I know you haven't been here that long, but in general, I prefer to only have one rebellion to deal with at a time.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
And spoil the surprise? Come on. I've got this under control. Just sit back and enjoy my brilliant manipulations. You just might learn something.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 276 pounds. One half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, The Dog.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on Mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of Mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Battle lines are drawn as the new NWO faces Mutiny right now.
He's a true alpha male.
Braun Breaker, ready to dominate.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
A modern-day genetic freak who hits and moves like no one else.
Braun has so much speed, so much power, he can shift the ring with just a single move.
Breaker moves like a bullet train, a one-man wrecking crew.
Already titles to his name in NXT and on the main roster. No telling what this kid can do.
Just look at Breaker's face. The intensity of this man is palpable.
Braun looks ready to completely annihilate the opposition. This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Power slam!
In the midsection.
Taken head over heels.
Boom, what a punch. Oh, an elbow drop.
He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Countering each other again and again.
Oh, look at the impact here. Boom!
Pummeling the chest of their opponent.
This is brutal. My goodness. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
gets tossed into the ring.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. He might get caught.
An impressive amount of offense against him here.
Can he overcome this?
Uh-oh. Turning the tables.
Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind. He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that. Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here. There's the clothesline.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Every form of offense Breakker attempts is being neutralized.
From the top.
Oh, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Oh.
Come on, count along if you want. The 10 beats of the veteran.
Shot after shot after shot. Good grief. His capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Shoulder down. Could this be it? Quick shoulder up.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count?
These two trading one blow after another.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Who will break first? That is the question.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Dump box handle. Oof. The end for Breakker is looking inevitable here. What are they going to do here? Oh, look at the power. Look at the strength.
Down we go. That might have knocked Breakker out for good.
Makes the cover.
Breakker defiantly getting his shoulder up in time.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Breakker's shoulders are down for the match.
He wins! He wins! Here is your winner,
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right. Look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack! That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will. Because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to 2 factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's what's important.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum, and I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit, including a non-refundable deposit on an arena, throwback set and all.
Fine, but only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal 4-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
And here's the NWO contingent hoping for a too-sweet victory.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, R-Truth, Maxine Dupree, and Axiom.
The NWO is headed toward the ring, and you can feel the intensity. They're clearly here to make a statement.
Right, Saxton. They're here to show that the New World Order isn't just a blast from the past. It's a powerhouse shaping the future.
Four factions, one ring, high stakes. This fatal 4-way is about to go off.
He is the apex predator of WWE.
Once a legend killer, now a living legend.
And his opponents, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The Viper has had countless matches in WWE, but he is still such an unpredictable opponent.
It's because Randy is always calculating, always figuring out a way to stay one step ahead. There is a lurking danger in the ring.
We know the RKO is locked, loaded.
Anywhere, anytime.
Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stayed out for good.
Writes his own story in Venom. Randy Orton can't be controlled.
The Ring General making his imposing march to the ring.
A man with technical expertise that dissects the human body.
Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
We are looking at the man who etched his name in the history books, becoming the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Once that bell rings, it really doesn't get more dominant than Gunther. No mercy is the name of the game.
And Gunther began his career in WWE proclaiming that the ring is sacred, and his accolades have proven just that. Everything Gunther does, how he competes, it's all about picking up a victory.
Winning is the only outcome for the Ring General. Failure is not an option. He despises mediocrity. Here comes Finn Balor.
A man who has competed and succeeded at the highest level all over the world.
And representing the Judgment Day from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's bold return.
Double takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pin. Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Then back to Randy Orton. Ooh. He's got Finn entangled. Well-executed suplex. He goes for the quick pin attempt. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Clearly hoping for an early end to this one. Drops the tackle all the way to the floor. Endless blows. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Snapmare. Uh-oh. And saw what was coming there. And he was able to turn that around on Balor. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal form. Ooh, he fends that off. Boom, right in the button. Nice. That'll either wake you up or knock you out. And Orton doesn't look as venomous after that move.
Yeah, but I think he's got a lot left in the tank, which he's going to need to maintain. If he wants to come out on top against these three other men.
Solid punch.
Nice snap power slam by the Viper.
Shoulders down, penny in predicament. Back to Finn Balor.
From behind. Back suplex.
From the top.
Charging European uppercut.
Oof. Axe handle finds the mark. Hooked up. Oh! Ooh! Oh! What a maneuver!
Using the elbow to escape the attack. Clobbered with a...
Can he do it? Almost! 2.5. Not yet. Bang! Caving in the abdomen. Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, man.
Shoulders down, this could be it. And he breaks the count quickly.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
He might put him away here. Strong kick out there.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Boom! Lights out. Boom!
Got the full Nelson.
Slam! Clothesline! Oh! The ring general showing off his power.
A power bomb. Big opening for Gunther to take this.
Oh, hip drop to the gut. Randy might be defeated here. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time. Just a ruthless streak for the world to see. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Tag. Punch.
Close fist connects. Gunther looking a bit rough for wear after that.
Been holding strong for so long throughout this fatal four-way.
Uh-oh. What an elbow drop. Not looking good. In this position.
Stunning display of power.
He drops.
That is nasty.
So precise. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. He goes for the pin.
Could this be it?
And he kicks out of the pin at one.
He's still got life in this matchup. Dripping DDT.
Orton going to that place could be academic from here.
record.
That's gonna hurt. Deep into the match. This could end it.
And a kick out, only one. This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
In position. He's painting a bullseye on him. This is getting into dangerous. Going for it. Trying to step through. Oh, on their belly.
Crippling. He just put an end to that submission and is keeping this thing going. Boom. See a kick out there.
And Balor somehow just keeps laying in more and more offense.
Balor isn't done yet with this match or with his competition.
And back elbow creates separation.
Orton putting his opponent right where he wants him.
Gonna be about 2 inches shorter after that. Finn appears helpless. What's gonna happen? Ooh.
Ooh. Randy might be defeated here.
Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive. Could there just be...
Gunther's got the shoulders down for the win.
He's able to end the pin count there.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. And Finn Balor.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
And he only stays down for a 1 count. If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. Finn. Uh-oh. Oh, what a quick answer. Uh-oh. The end of days. Finn's chance going for the win. That breaks the count. This match continues on.
Devastating attack from the Viper.
He did not want things to end this way.
Shoulder tackle.
No.
Just a beat down.
Jarring punch. Here's a sling blade. And a basement drop kick. Trying to put this thing away.
Shoulders down.
Dropping the ball.
And there's Balor managing to inflict additional damage.
In the back of Balor's mind, he has to be thinking about ending this.
Counter from Orton. Uppercut. Cross from teeth. Bringing up the pin right there. Randy Orton. Backbreaker.
That core area really getting lit up.
Gunther has that determined look on his face. And that prevents Gunther's offense.
Snapmare. Oh, right to the spine.
Drop kick from behind.
Down with a snapmare.
Orton's so evasive.
Gunther could be out. He breaks gets the pin. Now we have Orton. Ooh! What a display of strength here.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Pulled in for a belly to belly. Oh, the elbow connects. Here's the cover. Does he have it?
Stopping the ref's count there.
Now Orton. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Pretty drop kick.
He's got his sights locked in now.
He's got a plan for that.
Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin and big-time powerbomb.
Balor's in deep in now with the cover. Makes the cover. And he stops the ref's count. And now back to Randy Orton. Big boot.
Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Sent out of the ring. The hardwood. Hey!
It is his time to take care of business.
What an elbow drop. Balor goes for the pin.
Got him, and he wins the Fatal 4-Way.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor!
This is a setback for the NWO. They came in with momentum, but just couldn't finish it tonight.
Right, Saxton. But it's a bump in the road, not the end of the journey. This could be just the wake-up call they need.
Tonight was a revelation, but let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I never meant to target our own Raw and SmackDown talent, but it seems I underestimated just how easily swayed you all were. It's no wonder why Mutiny has been so successful. You need to be smarter. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny, you're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And R-Truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure, it was a blast. But that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was...
And maybe found myself a disciple in R-Truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think he would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
This NXT Mutiny Chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye, piquing our...
Don't get us wrong.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an action...
But don't worry, after we relieve you...
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.